members now for this hour co-main event of the evening, presented by OnlyFans. In the welterweight division, Bryce Henry versus Derek Findlay.
And you can see from the weigh-ins, it was a 10-inch height advantage for Henry, but only a 6-inch reach advantage. He still wants to utilize that. He knows Findlay hits hard. He's got to make it pay for trying to get close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for the co-main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and red with gold trim. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, an even 166 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 3 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, here is Derek Superman Findlay. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears red and black. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall. His official weight, 163.8 pounds. His record inside the squared circle is perfect at 4-0. Here is the fast-rising BKFC star, fighting out of Broward County, Florida, Bryce Baba Yaga Henry. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Bryce Henry told us, I will keep moving on angles. He said, I'm not looking to block the punches of Derek Findlay. I'm looking to evade the punches of Derek Findlay. Round number 1, immediately off of scratch with the jab is Bryce Henry. He's in the red trunks, black trunks for Derek Findlay. Henry 6'3", Findlay 5'6".
And that first jab really bothered Findlay. Might have hit him in the eye.
With the central range fight right to the body. There's the 1-2 hard the right hand. Fast start for Bryce Henry. Both fighters to the canvas. Hitting a leg lock as Derek Findlay right back to it from Andrew Glenn. Big right hand to the left hand. Stop. Coming in again with some difficulty. Back up. Time called now by Andrew Glenn. He's going to speak to both fighters.
I think you feel like he hit him illegally.
So it's good refereeing from Andrew Glenn, calling time to address both fighters.
Hit him on the break.
Andrew Glenn just came over to our commentary position, off microphone telling me Henry unintentionally, in the eyes of Andrew Glenn, hitting Findlay on the break. He said, I've called time, I'm giving him up to 5 minutes.
You got to hear me, all right? Next time I'm going to take the board.
That's a hard warning. Referee speak given to Bryce Henry by Andrew Glenn.
I think what he's saying there, Sean, he hit him intentionally, but he didn't mean to make it illegal. Hit him at the break. He just saw opening and he hit him.
Time in. Fair play to Findlay. Again, he could have taken up to 5 minutes. Took less than 1 minute. Level change from Findlay.
Findlay knew his opponent was going to be fast. He was coming at him this way. He feels like he's never been hit. And he has to do it.
It's a hard right hand, another big right hand, and another 3 consecutive right hands from Bryce Henry. Out to the inside, separation from Glenn. 45 seconds remaining, round number 1. This is our co-main. We're in the welterweight division. Step in right hand for Bryce Henry. He's having a very big round 1.
Just using that jab, controlling the range, do everything he wants to.
Henry fast on the jab again. Findlay has a cut on his left cheek. Here comes the marking. The gamesmanship to clouding for Bryce Henry. Almost a double leg attempt from Derek Findlay.
Findlay having so much trouble trying to deal with that jab, that length, that reach.
Fast jab again from Bryce Henry. On the 1-2. We are through the opening round.
It was a very one-sided round. Henry doing everything he wanted. Look at the corner is sitting down.
Ryan Perez, the trainer Bryce Henry, has taken the stool, and Henry now playing the role of the trainer.
Haven't seen this one before. This is a new one. He's getting his legs set.
Andy, he can't be holding my guy's neck either. And break means break, not stop. Break means break. He stepped back.
Yeah, but you don't punch on the break. You guys know.
He stepped back. He stepped back.
But he punched him. Come on.
Look at Bryce. Just playing it up to the crowd.
Despite the playfulness, Ryan Perez is still giving advice between rounds 1 and 2 to his fighter, Bryce Henry.
And Bryce Henry was adamant. After this fight, he feels like he's going to win. He wants an immediate title fight.
Round number 2, immediately back to the jab goes Bryce Henry.
Finley has got to close that gap, get inside, use head movement, try and land some hard shots. He said he's going to work the body. It's very necessary right now.
Looking for the entries to the mid-range. And the head movement, fast jab, fast 1-2.
Break. Step back.
To the inside, an active clinch, determined by Andrew Glenn. On the separation, right hook to the body from Bryce Henry. Jab again. Relentless crest to this point is Bryce Henry with his jab.
He's being more aggressive than typical.
Downward 2.
Step back.
There's the right hand.
Stop.
Flares continuing to throw. Hard separation from Andrew Glenn. Right back to it. To the mid-range. And to the body. Another right hand to the body. Now to the head from half-top point. Big right hand again from Bryce Henry.
Finley is tough as nails, but man, he's taking a beating at this point.
Bryce Henry feeling as though he is in full control of this fight.
Bryce Henry's deciding when and where the fight happens. He's dictating the pace.
35 seconds remaining, round 2. Henry playing all offense. Finley playing all defense. Right hand, and that is ruled as a knockdown. 4. This fight is over. Bryce Henry just keeps on rolling. Now 5-0 in BKFC.
That was his toughest opponent to date, and he made it look easy, Sean. That was the most impressive win we had for him. 2 rounds with Derek Finley, immensely tough, high-level boxer. On a streak of 3 in a row, just really starting to feel like he understands this sport. But man, that was one-sided.
Complete one-way traffic in favor of the victor, Bryce Henry, a next-level performance.
And Andy Glenn telling me that was a TKO. He said he didn't want to keep going. You can see Finley on his back foot, backing up against the ropes. Didn't like what was coming the entire time. Good right hand that landed. He said, no mas, I'm done. That right hand to the body just picked him apart the entire fight, Sean.
And that was fair play on that right hook to the body on the crouching Derek Finley. Andrew Glenn had not yet ruled Finley down, so he was still a legal target, not a grounded fighter. Henry taking full advantage. Power, precision, and speed, Chris, for Bryce Henry.
Sean, he's been gone for a while, but man, he just got better. The entire time he was gone, he must have been training, thinking bare-knuckle coach. That was a next-level performance for him.
Bryce Henry, 7-1 in pro boxing, 5-0 in BKFC, with emphasis. And again, to put this one in perspective, Derek Finley, 69 professional boxing bouts, entered on a 3-fight win streak here in BKFC.
That was the most impressive fight. This isn't an easy opponent, but man, you don't see anybody do that to Derek Finley.
Here's Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 40 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Bryce Baba Yaga Henry.
All right. Baba Yaga, welcome back to the BKFC. Been over a year. You're back in here, and it's like riding a bike. You step in here, and you put away a very tough guy in Derek Finley. It looks like you were having a lot of fun in there, Bryce.
Yes, sir, all the time. But now I'm done hunting here, and I'm going to head over to Albuquerque, New Mexico, go fishing for some trout.
Like that. So you want to keep it here in welterweight. Obviously, you've done a lot of work in lightweight as well. You'd like to stay in welterweight. You want Austin Trout. That's what you want next.
Yes, sir. Give me the belt. I don't give a 55, 65. I'm going to chase whatever. Just give me the belt. Let's do it.
Can't say much else except for we can't wait to see you do this thing. You got one more? You got one more? Go ahead.
Hey, one more thing. Hey, Omaha. Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Baba Yaga, Bryce Henry.
And Sean, I don't see what else you can do with him at this point besides give him that title fight. He's been unstoppable, and I can't wait to see him fight for the title.
Bryce Henry, relentless with his jab, full dominance in round number 1. The knockdown of the crouching Derek Finley to the finish in round number 2. The precision, the speed, the power, the right hook to the body proves to be the final punch of the fight. The winner by way of round 2 TKO, Bryce Henry defeats Derek Finley.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, October 18th, Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with more adrenaline-fueled action. In the main event, undefeated phenom Bryce Henry toes the line with Roderick Stewart, pure chaos in motion. In the co-main event, Cameron Van Camp's unrelenting pressure meets a warrior who never turns down a fight, Derek Finley. Plus, many more smash-mouth bare-knuckle battles. Don't miss a second of the action. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
We open tonight here in Albuquerque with a fight in the middleweight division. Bryant McLean versus Roderick Stewart. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Both these guys big for the weight class, and although McLean has a 1-inch height advantage, it's that 4-inch reach advantage that Stewart has. He's going to want to utilize stay long, stay outside, make his opponent pay.
This is fight number 2 in BKFC for Roderick Stewart. His 4th fight overall in the sport of bare knuckle. Stewart has also had 8 pro mixed martial arts bouts. Roderick Stewart told us at our fighter meeting, I'm going to keep changing tempo throughout this fight. I'm going to keep landing 1-2s and power punches from range.
Feels like he's much more confident coming in now. Wants to sit down on the punches more, utilize that range, stay long. Like you said, his opponent comes in, he wants to use those uppercuts, those hooks, make his opponent pay.
Stewart said, I want to continually be first. He said, I feel it's very important to land hard off of scratch to establish a dominant tone.
Feels like he wants to take his opponent out quickly, come out, put him down. Feels like he's worried about the elevation. He feels like he comes in, goes hard, he's gonna get a quick first round knockout.
Bryant McLean now set for his bare-knuckle fighting championship debut. McClain has had 15 pro boxing bouts. McClain told us at our fighter meeting, I'm approaching bare-knuckle and BKFC exactly as I do in pro boxing. I want to be very slick. I want to stay long off of my jab and then hard 1-2s throughout from distance.
Feels like he will see all the punches coming. Feels like he has a better technical understanding of boxing and hands being thrown at him. Feels like his opponent's going to want to come in and brawl. Not this guy. He wants to utilize that jab and stay in the right position the entire fight.
Bryant McClain is naturally right-handed. He told us I'm going to keep switching stances. McClain said, I believe that will really disrupt the rhythm of my opponent, Roderick Stewart.
Feels like some of his keys utilize that jab, keep his head up, and have a lot of very good movement.
To get our evening started, we send it into the ring with the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Hello, hello, hello! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fabulous Kiva Auditorium deep in the heart of downtown 505. And welcome to the most exciting combat sport on planet Earth today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BKFC Fight Night Albuquerque! We are set for our opening fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, an even 176 pounds. Tonight he toes the line for the second time. Fighting out of Abilene, Texas. Here is Roderick Icewater Stewart. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He also stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 175.2 pounds. He is a true pro boxing veteran of 15 fights, and tonight makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Irish Bryant McClain. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Roderick Stewart told us, I respect Bryant McClain's boxing. I cannot allow McClain to make this a boxing match. I have to make this a bare-knuckle fight. The bell, round number 1. Both fighters, as you see, in black trunks. Blue hand wraps for Bryant McClain. Red hand wraps off the 1-2 for Roderick Stewart. To the inside, there's the left hand. Half-tie plum now snatched by McClain.
You got to think it's always a good strategy for Stewart to try and get a good punch early. McClain's never had a bare-knuckle fight.
Huge overhand right by Stewart. Now to the body goes McClain. To the inside, there's the overhook. Hit by Bryant McClain. The separation quickly from Andrew Glenn. Forward pressure again. There's the counter, and down goes Bryant McClain.
And there's that difference I was talking about. You've never been hit with a bare knuckle. First time.
7.
See how he reacts. McClain is hurt.
Up over here. Let me see your hands.
It looks like he's recovered.
1:15 remaining, round number 1. More big swings coming forward from Stewart. Knockdown number 2.
Nope.
That is ruled as a push and a slip by referee Andrew Glenn.
It's unfortunate because it was a good punch landed, but afterwards the push did happen.
Right back to it.
McClain's got to be very careful right now. He's a little hurt. He might want to try and tie his opponent up. That's where this isn't boxing.
Long jab from Stewart. There's the big overhand right. Left hook. That's knockdown number 2.
And look at the look of pain on McClain. He's trying to get up. I think that's going to be all she wrote.
This fight is over. Win number 1 in BKFC for Roderick Stewart.
Sean, we talk about it all the time. Experience is everything in this sport. You've never been hit with a bare knuckle. That's the difference in that fight. McClain, a very high-level boxer. He got clipped, and that's all she wrote.
Go back to our fighter meeting. We talked about this just before the bell to start this middleweight bout. Roderick Stewart said, I really respect Bryant McClain's boxing. I cannot allow him to make this a boxing match. I have to make this a bare knuckle fight. Indeed he did, Chris.
Landed that overhand right. You see, this is the first knockdown, perfectly placed. this is a fight where if McLean's wearing boxing gloves, that punch does not land. That is the difference. You cannot train this sport like it's a boxing match with no gloves. And just continue to get hit. He got rocked. He got lucky that second knockdown wasn't called because he did push it, but he just couldn't take too many of these shots. That's all she wrote.
Andrew Glenn broke off his count, ended this fight, and that is a victory with emphasis in round number 1 for Roderick Stewart.
But Sean, I mean, it's just a different sport. A lot of people don't understand, they don't respect it until they get in there. Then you go back to the drawing board, you go home, you go, okay, how is this different? Now I see what's different, and you can train different. But until you actually get in there, it might not make sense. I guarantee you if McLean goes back, he dissects his fight a little bit, he'll be much better the next time.
3, 2, 5.
You have to be happy for Stewart coming back after some time off with us. He was very confident in our fighting meeting. He looked very confident in that fight. He just had to wait for the right time, land that hard shot. That's what he did.
Let's go, guys.
We send it to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 1 minute 16 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Roderick Icewater Stewart.
And a great job for Stewart. Looked phenomenal, looked very confident, looked like he is a veteran and looking to do some damage in this weight class.
Great sportsmanship from both McLean and Stewart. Let this celebration begin for Roderick Stewart. Now 2 fights in BKFC, 4 overall in the sport of bare knuckle. And that was Stewart moving to the next level in his bare knuckle game. 2 knockdowns of Brian McLean, the left hook. Knockdown number 2 to the finish. The winner by way of first round TKO, Roderick Stewart defeats Bryce McLean.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
It's always crazy.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, October 18th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with more adrenaline-fueled action. In the main event, undefeated phenom Bryce Henry toes the line with Roderick Stewart. Pure chaos in motion. In the co-main event, Cameron Van Camp's unrelenting pressure meets a warrior who never turns down a fight, Derek Finley. Plus, many more smash-mouth bare knuckle battles. Don't miss a second of the action. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com. That's bkfc.com.
Our tale of the tape is presented by Russia for Felipe Chavez versus Derek Finley.
And Sean, this is intriguing. Even though Chavez has a 4-inch height advantage, it's a 2-inch reach disadvantage. I really favor Finley with that. You can get in there, you can throw those overhands, you can land on the chin of the taller fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for our feature fight. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by Russia, the official recovery and performance partner of BKFC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and gold. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall. His official weight, 166 pounds even. He holds a BKFC record of 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, here is Derek Superman Finley. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and white. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, an even 165 pounds. He is undefeated in the squared circle at 2-0. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Socorro, New Mexico. Here is the undefeated Felipe Chavez. And our referee in charge of the action, Sid Ware.
Derek Finley told us, I will continually target the body of Felipe Chavez, hooks, uppercuts, and jabs. The bell, round number 1. Black and white trunks for Felipe Chavez, black and gold trunks for Derek Finley. The fighters showing their poise. Measured start, there's a big right hand from Chavez. Immediately to the inside after taking that right hand, Finley. Bring the cable grip up down the side, headlock from Chavez. Fight off from referee Sid Ware. On the arms of Chavez driving pressure. There's the separation from Ware. Check hook to come forward for Chavez. True to his word, as he told us in our fighter meeting, exploding in, right back out. Finley, you see his right hand open, left hook. Chavez cut under his right eye, big left hand. Guillotine position, a little bit of a squeeze from Chavez. Separation from Sid Ware.
Like Finley about did the double leg. He didn't like that guillotine choke.
Finley, rangefinder jab. Flick jab from Chavez. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Good elusiveness from Finley on the duck under. Heavy into the clinch. There's the cable grip from Chavez that does not get the separation from Sid Ware.
You see just the power from Finley. I haven't seen him land a clean punch, but those little inside punches might have caused that cut.
Chavez very heavy in that clinch. On the restart from Ware. Both fighters back to the center circle. 35 seconds remaining, round 1. Swing and a miss once more from Chavez. He's continuing to load up on his power punches. Tentative jab from Finley. Really a rangefinder. There's the 2-1 from Chavez. That was clever. Finley from the clinch, right hand. Chavez, Chris, being very physical, very heavy on the inside. Separation again from Ware.
But it appears that Finley's just laying back and letting his opponent use that energy.
Final seconds, round number 1. Swing and a miss from Finley, taking himself off balance. Chavez to the inside right hand just before the bell that ends the first round. This first round nearly continuing. Finley having words with Chavez, felt that he was punched late.
Knock that off right now. Gotta think about the body.
Cutman extraordinaire. Also BKFC, 125-pound fighter extraordinaire. Our friend G. Perez, one of the most popular people in all of BKFC, working on that cut in the face of Felipe Chavez.
So I'm very fortunate for Chavez. That fight is underneath the eye. They usually don't stop him for that. It's only when that blood pours in the eye makes it difficult to see.
And there you see the great Diego Sanchez, a contemporary of yours, Chris, in the UFC, also a BKFC veteran. Diego Sanchez, the first cousin of Felipe Chavez, but Chavez says, I consider him my brother. Round number 2. Finley by design, taking himself off from scratch backwards. See, the right hand continues to stay open for Finley, looking to catch and return.
He's looking to counter, he's looking to parry those shots.
Chavez off the hook jab. That was clever, almost a bolo punch with the right hand from Chavez.
Chavez just trying to manhandle Finley, push him around.
But again, Chavez has had 10 pro MMA bouts, none for Derek Finley. Hook jab again from Chavez. Swing and a miss from Finley on the duck under. To the inside, you see the underhook and driving pressure once more for Chavez. Heavy along the ropes. Sid Ware being put to work in our feature fight at 165 pounds. The jab of Derek Finley. 55 seconds remaining, round 2. Feint from Chavez. Overhand right, duck under again from Finley. Finley trying to stay heavy now on the head of Felipe Chavez, left to the body. A little disquiet from this Albuquerque crowd, a very pro Felipe Chavez crowd. A jab once more from Chavez.
Finley just does such a good job of blocking those jabs, doesn't look rattled at all.
And from Chavez, swing and a miss from Finley, but then lands with the right hook to the body.
Oh, bro.
They're telling Finley, watch the low blow. Now that's ruled as a low blow, an exceedingly rare blow in BKFC is ruled by Sid Ware. It was the right hook to the body from Finley.
See the replay. Yeah, looked a little low. Doesn't look intentional. Finley was just ducked down underneath that post and trying to throw right hand to the body.
Great replay from our producer, director extraordinaire, and our A+ crew, Jonathan Evans and company. Low blow. Just a warning is issued to Derek Finley from Sid Ware. Ruled unintentional. No histrionics from Chavez. We fight on. Time in. Final seconds, round 2. Now big left hands from Derek Finley. Clean on the knockdown. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Here comes the count from Ware.
Chavez is hurt. I don't think he's getting up. Nope.
The count of 10. 3 straight wins with emphasis in BKFC for Derek Finley.
And that came out of nowhere. I mean, that was totally against the flow. He finally just didn't take it when his opponent was pushing him to the fence or into the ropes. He said, I'm just going to turn him around, and landed a couple powerful shots. Like he could have done that at any time. He was staying relaxed, staying calm. He said, no more, no mas. I'm taking control. Threw his opponent into the ropes and landed a couple shots.
Hey, man, they've been talking shit the whole time. Sorry, y'all.
And that just really quieted this crowd, Sean.
Let's go. Let's go.
Derek Finley showed his poise, his composure. Felipe Chavez was very physical, very dominant in the clinch. Closing seconds of round number 2, Finley found his opening Chris, and he took full advantage.
Just a couple of hard left hands. He got hit with a good right hand. I think he said, nope, I got to change this flow right now. I don't like the way it's going. He threw his opponent into the ropes and landed a couple hard shots. And this guy is extremely powerful, and you get to see these big old hands, these big mitts. When he lands those on you, it hurts.
One of the truly beautiful things about this modern revival of the great sport of bare knuckle is led by BKFC founder and CEO David Feldman, is that you can take whatever your respective combat sport is and adapt it to BKFC. You can be a great from the UFC like you, Chris Lytle, and be successful. You can be an A-list boxer like Derek Finley and be successful.
But that's the thing, Derek Finley, what he had to do, he had to change his style and go, okay, this isn't boxing, this is bare knuckle fighting. And what did he do? He learned how to use that inside fighting. He learned how to use that inside physicality and throw people around just like he did in that situation. He threw the opponent in the ropes, he turned, he landed a couple nice little clean shots that landed. That's all you need to do in bare knuckle. He did it, he won.
Here is Jeff Houston.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Sid Ware, calls a stop to this fight after reaching the count of 10 at 1 minute 59 seconds into round number 3. For your winner by KO, Derek Superman Finley.
All right. I'm standing by here with your winner, Derek Finley. You know, Derek, they keep bringing you into people's backyards, and you keep beating them. What's this say about you? What's it say about you in this division and what your ceiling is?
Right now, man, I'm just, thank you everybody for the opportunity. Thank you, Lord, for making it out safely. But listen, I'm a threat in this division, and I'm calling out everybody, man. I'm really looking for a big name for the next bout. So let's see what happens, man. Anyway, thank you guys for all the opportunities. Thank you, everybody, even the guys that's booing me. Appreciate y'all. But like I said, I'm the new threat of the division.
So when you see, you know, Austin Trout, Carlos Trinidad Snake, they're fighting in Dubai. You see people in this division, you're calling out the biggest name you can get. You want a big step-up fight next for Derek Finley.
Absolutely, man. I would greatly appreciate that. I really want a big name.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to respect this man, Derek Finley, with the victory.
Just keeps getting better. Powerful, strong, good defense. Got all the tools to be great in the sport of bare knuckle.
Felipe Chavez was controlling this fight in the clinch, physical, heavy pressure. Derek Findlay, though, showed his poise, his class. He saw the opportunity and he took full advantage to the finish. The winner by way of round 2 KO, Derek Findlay defeats Felipe Chavez.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, October 18th, Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with more adrenaline-fueled action. In the main event, undefeated phenom Bryce Henry toes the line with Roderick Stewart. Pure chaos in motion. In the co-main event, Cameron Van Camp's unrelenting pressure meets a warrior who never turns down a fight, Derek Findlay. Plus, many more smash-mouth bare-knuckle battles. Don't miss a second of the action. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at BKFC.com. That's BKFC.com.
The numbers now for this are co-main event of the evening. In the welterweight division, Brandon Gertz versus Cameron Van Camp. You see them, they are presented by Only.
And here's Cameron Van Camp, and this shows what he does. He does well, he counters. He wants to stay outside. He wants to turn this into a clean boxing match where he feels like he's much better. He wants to make Gertz pay for getting on the inside, put him away, and make this a quick fight for him. He knows Gertz is coming in. He knows he has to stay long. All he has to do is counter with that right hand, and this is his fight. You can see with the tail of the tape right here, Cameron Van Camp enjoying not only a height advantage, but a 4-inch reach advantage. He wants to utilize that and make Gertz pay for trying to get into range to land those bombs.
We are now set for the co-main event. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by OnlyFans. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears white trimmed in gold and black. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. His official weight, 165.3 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, here is Cameron Jumpman Van Camp. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, 165.9 pounds. He holds an identical BKFC record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, here is Brandon Gertz. And our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
Brandon Gertz told us, I cannot allow Cameron Van Camp to control from the outside. Van Camp told us, I cannot allow Gertz to control on the inside. The bell, round number 1. Black trunks for Brandon Gertz, white trunks for Cameron Van Camp.
Sean, this is a very easy fight to diagnose. You just have to figure out who's going to be able to dominate the position. Not the person's going to win the fight. If it's inside, it's Gertz. If it's outside, it's Van Camp.
Gertz 5'7", Van Camp 6'2". Since the start from these two extremely talented fighters. Both huge success in their respective pro MMA careers. Both finding success here at BKFC. Big right hand on the entry from Gertz. Gertz with the left hand from the half-time from Gertz, exactly where he wants to be. And that will be ruled as a double slip by Nick Behrens. Underhook throw from Brandon Gertz.
Let's get out of position to control. Knuckle up.
Van Camp has got to start popping that jab. He cannot let Gertz just continue to come into those hard shots.
A tight striking guard for Van Camp. See the bouncing this step on the outside of Gertz.
So this is where Van Camp's in trouble. If he gets too close, Gertz can just continue to come in with those hard left hands.
Long jab from Van Camp, off the mark. Gertz resetting to the inside, big right hand. More big right hands. Huge swings on the inside from Gertz. taking those big punches exceedingly well. Now it's Cameron Van Camp coming forward. Overhand right again from Gertz. Clean right and once more.
Stop, separate clean.
Double grip gets the separation. Smart from Van Camp out of the clinch.
Van Camp's got to start utilizing that jab or make him pay for coming in.
20 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Gertz coming in with his powerful left hands.
Fingers closed.
Van Camp coming forward, feinting on the jab. Gertz on his back foot, but looking to explode forward. Gertz lowering his stance. Overhand right from Gertz. Clubbing the bell, the end of round 1.
That big loopy shot.
Gertz has a lot of powerful shots in that round. Has to feel good with how it went. Only thing he might not be happy about is wasn't able to get a knockdown.
We'll worry about that tomorrow. We'll worry about that tomorrow. Now look at me. All I need is it straight. Straight. Hook this guy all you want. Hook it all you want. Keep this guy straight. Okay? Big breath for me. Big breath for me. Hey, that was a great first round. Great first round.
And here's some of those hard, powerful shots. Just inches off from some of those powerful shots.
Let this go all you want.
Got to keep that chin down.
All you want, smart. Okay? Big breath, baby. Great
Got to start utilizing that reach, throwing that jab, and coming back with that
in a fight now. Okay?
Controlling the pace. Not coming forward with that jab, jabbing in a circle. Keep to move to his left as he throws that jab.
You're baiting him into that space and put a intentional shot on.
Gertz needs to get inside and stay inside.
Round number 2. Van Camp, very active lead hand, now switching stances as he told us he would in our fighter meeting. Hard right jab from southpaw. Gertz on the left hook entry. Gertz, you see the framing under the chin. Back to it from Nick Barons.
If that's what Van Camp needs to do when he gets inside, he needs to tie Gertz up. He can't let him sit there and throw hard shots.
Overhand right again from Gertz. Counter right hand left hook from Cameron Van Camp.
That's exactly what Cameron needs to do. Throw those counter shots. As Gertz comes in with those power shots, got to counter.
Low wide stance for Gertz. See a very tall stance, heavy front shoulder for Van Camp. Switching stances.
Just a lot
southpaw.
more punches being thrown in that first round for Gertz.
The jab, left hand, overhand right off the mark from Gertz.
Gertz has got to get his feet underneath him and get in before he starts throwing those power shots. If he punches from outside, easy to counter, easy to avoid.
Shuffle punch with the right hand, just missing from Van Camp. Big overhand again from Gertz. Gertz to the inside, misses the half tie plum snatched by Van Camp. Double unders from Gertz gets the separation from Nick Barons. 35 seconds remaining, round 2 of our co-main. Blood around the right eye, Brandon Gertz. S grip from Gertz getting the separation.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And the S grip from Gertz.
Come on, guys, too much holding.
Gertz effectively using that S grip now. He wants out of that clinch to reset.
You would think that when he gets inside, he wants to unload those punches.
The left hook from Van Camp.
Cameron really starting to find his range.
Overhand right from Gertz again, exploding it. Double unders from Van Camp.
Knuckle.
That ends round 2.
Much better round, very even, I felt like.
Good round, much better. You almost dropped it.
Cameron landed
Keep
some
doing
good
that. Keep
punches
talking
there.
with that jab.
Brandon Gertz landed
He's
some good
just
shots.
throwing his backhand way over. Track him with the hooks there.
You're pleased. You see he's just throwing bombs coming out. Keep those hands high.
He's charging in like a yeah. That round was much better. It was close. He's got the douchebag hometown team. You got to win these next 3.
I think that was close.
It was close. You definitely won it.
You won that round.
But you know how it is. You know how it is. Hey, keep piecing up your pocket.
So wild punches being thrown. One of the best punches of the round landed for Cameron Van Camp. Looked like it knocked Gertz back a few steps.
Back it down. Let's go.
It's going to take more than that to knock down Brandon Gertz.
Both fighters up to scratch. Switching stances at scratch is Cameron Van Camp. was clever. Maybe a psychological ploy. Round number 3. To orthodox. Goes Cameron Van Camp. As you see him southpaw. Gertz trying to time those massive overhands.
That's Cameron's game plan. You can tell he's trying to wait for the right time, wait for Gertz to throw those punches.
There's a big right hand from Brandon Gertz to the inside. Short left on the inside from Cam Van Camp. Gertz coming forward. Framing with the right hand. Bit of a face wash from Brandon Gertz to it. 80 seconds remaining, round 3.
Cameron Van Camp has that reach. He wants to utilize it. He wants to get inside and start landing shots.
Left hook, right hand on the counter from Van Camp. Talked about punching effectively, moving backwards. He just did so in that last sequence with the right hand. Hard clubbing right hand from Gertz. Again, the S grip from Gertz getting himself out of that clinch.
Still surprised that Gertz doesn't want to let go of those punches and throw hard on that inside. That's his range. That's where he wants to explode.
Stances again. Throw that jab, Cameron Van Camp. To elite 165-pounders, in fact, 2 of the best fighters in all of BKFC. Crossroads fight for both Brandon Gertz and Cameron Van Camp. On the duck under.
I'd like to see both guys in that clinch, starting to punch more. They're tying up well, but they're not punching on the inside. They're S-gripping, they're grabbing.
Last sequence on the separation, McBaron's giving Van Camp a soft warning, excessive holding. The left hand. Gertz tried to catch Van Camp in the stance switch. In that small gap, stepping with the left hand. The right hand, Gertz circling out the belt. We move to round 4.
Sean, these are some very close rounds.
Good round.
I felt like Gertz definitely won the first one just for activity and landed a lot of hard shots. These next 2 very close.
Your punches still have sting on them. Throw them intentional. You have to touch them up. You got to hurt this guy. Put stiff shots on him and then crack him. He's still just throwing that overhand. Yep. And when you get the chance and you've hurt him, you can hit a little clinch work too. You hit him and he grabs you. Pop a couple off before the clinch break.
That's right, 70%.
Dive in with it. Bring your hands tucked. Body coming with it.
Look at me. He's going to duck that hook at the beginning. I know I can lead uppercut next. He doesn't drop, get that hook going again, then repeat the process.
Go right, throw that left.
Uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook.
Straight down the pipe, in the chest. Small shots. Take it down, guys. Toe the line, gentlemen.
One of the better punches landed for the round. In the mix, just an overhand right, Brandon Gertz.
4th round underway. 5th time in Colorado for BKFC, our debut at the historic Denver Coliseum. See the feint from Cameron Van Camp on the long jab. Looking for the overhand. Brandon Gertz now resetting in the center circle.
Here, the first round, obviously Brandon Gertz won. The next 2, Cameron Van Camp outlanding his opponent.
Continuing to switch stances. Now the entry double underhooks. Good separation from McBaron, keeping this co-main moving. 15 remaining, round 4. Gertz trying to throw a step-in rear right uppercut. Trying to throw that same punch again. Big left hand on the entry from Gertz to the clinch. Gertz again tying up.
Box it up.
Short right hands to the inside. Continuing to look for the entry. Level changing right hand. Big swings from Brandon Gertz. Good head movement from the back. See the cut under the left eye, Brandon Gertz. Mouseful is just about to fully pop. Two stances again, strong sequence, right hand from Van Camp on the turn.
Like it did a little bit of damage on that one.
Duck under overhand right, Gertz continuing to bomb those overhand rights. Snare blood across the face of Gertz, left hand from Van Camp, left jab from Cameron Van Camp. Gertz Looking to explode in, ducking his head. We move.
We only got 1 round left. You want to go down there and finish it, you can go out there and finish it. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Great.
You look at the face of Brandon Gertz, it looks like definitely the worse for the wear than Cameron Van Camp, but I'm not sure if that's a score. You never know what the judges are looking at.
Hey, I want 2 minutes of madness.
There's a good left uppercut by Cameron Van Camp, followed by a right hand. One of the better sequences of the fight.
Hey, you've already cut him up. You're fresh as fuck. Go beat this dude.
Keep it clean, keep them hands high. Go fucking put it on him, bro.
That was the best.
Go get him, go get him. Go get him, go get him.
Knuckle Fighting Championship match. Are you ready for the 5th and final round?
5th and final round underway. Brandon Gertz versus Cameron Van Camp. Step of Van Camp on the outside, Gertz hard to the inside. Warning from Barons. Van Camp punch to the back of Gertz's head. Fight on. And left entry from Gertz.
Counter by Cameron Van Camp. Right hand.
And left again, right hand. Gertz continuing to explode to the inside. Van Camp continuing to switch stances on the outside. Double jab on the stance switch. That was slick. Under right hand from Gertz. Big left hand from Brandon Gertz. Gertz to the inside. Activity on the clinch. Quick separation from Barons. 65 seconds remaining, 5th and final round. More big swings from Gertz. Good head movement from Van Camp. Camp on the pole resetting. Blood trickling down corner. Van Camp's right eye. Overhand right again. Counter left hook from Van Camp. Cameron Van Camp. Van Camp coming forward on the right hand. Gertz circling in on the outside, takes the hard right hand. 35 seconds remaining in this fight. Naked 2 from Van Camp, overhand right from Gertz. Let's spin across the face of Brandon Gertz. Flowing freely. Corner of Van Camp's right eye.
Gertz's face is torn up right now.
Cover from Van Camp. Escape from Gertz to get out of the clinch. Stretch drive now of our co-mate. Double jab from Van Camp. Overhand right from Gertz. Left hook right hand. Van Camp landing 2 clean shots. Out to the body. And the end of our co-main event.
Great fight. Hey, come on.
Could be a 6th round, they said.
We're ready, baby. Hey, look at me. Deep breath. Breathe. Look at me. Breathe. Hey,
Brandon Gertz versus Cameron Van Camp going the distance.
Look at me. What you do, Bryce? This is what we do. Right here. That's why we friends. Let's go. Relax. That's why we friends, bro. Stand up. This is what we do. Right here. Let's go, bro.
Our strike stats presented by Fucked Up Energy Drink.
Looks like a few more punches though for Gertz. Better percentage for Cameron Van Camp with the more strikes landed. Headshots very similar. Almost exactly even with punches thrown. Cameron Van Camp a few more landed.
Extremely hard fought, extremely well fought. Two BKFC fighters, both coming to BKFC from phenomenal pro-MMA players, Brandon Gertz and Cameron Van Camp. To end all suspense, here is Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges send in a split decision. Judge Abeta, 48-47 in favor of Van Camp. Judge Sanchez, 49-46 in favor of Gertz. And Judge Saavedra, 48-47 to the winner by split decision, Cameron Jumpman Van Camp.
All right, I'm standing by Cameron Van Camp. Man, you kind of came in here a little bit of an underdog taking on a guy like Brandon Gertz, especially in his backyard, but you really gave it to him. Great fight tonight. You guys had an absolute war for this crowd here in Denver. How you feeling right now?
Man, I feel on top of the world. I knew he was going to come at me hard. He back up me in the first, but I don't quit.
Listen, where do you feel like you stand when you look at some of the guys in this welterweight division? Guys like Jake Lindsey, Carlos Trinidad Snake, of course, our champion Austin Trout. Where do you feel like you stand in that?
Hey, bring them all. I'll beat them all.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Cameron Van Camp.
Very hard fought victory. Obviously, the judges felt like he was there to clean their punches. Very good victory for Cameron Van Camp.
The dissenting judge scoring at 4 rounds to 1 for Brandon Gertz. The other 2 Colorado judges scoring at 3 rounds to 2 for Cameron Van Camp. In our co-main event of the evening, the winner by way of split decision, Cameron Van Camp defeats Brandon Gertz.
weeks ago in New Jersey, Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship crowned its king and queen of violence. Tonight, that same heart-pounding chaos rolls into uncharted territory, lighting up the Horseshoe Casino just outside the Windy City, ready to deliver the unfiltered, unforgiving spectacle that only BKFC can bring, with fighters like Gabriel Mota looking for his next knockout, Tyler Randall with hands like lightning, no setup, no warning, all danger. Nate Manis blending precision and power as he storms toward the top. Then, in the co-main event, it's a battle for bare-knuckle supremacy when two Indiana boys collide as Cameron Jumpman Van Camp toes the line with Derek Superman Finley. And in the main event, the undefeated phenom, Bryce Baba Yaga Henry, puts his flawless record on the line against Roderick Icewater Stewart, a man ready to make a statement in his first main event. Live from the venue at Horseshoe Casino in Hammond, this is BKFC Fight Night. And it starts right now!
Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship is presented by Buffed Up Energy Drink. Welcome to the Hoosier State. After 7 years of bare-knuckle fighting, finally, we make our debut in Indiana. Just a short drive or train ride from the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. We're live from the Horseshoe Hammond Casino, and we are set for an Indiana fight night. Let's get it started here with our preview. A couple of free fights to get things rolling here in Hammond. These first two fights are most likely going to deliver, folks. They set the tone for an entire night of BKFC. And then your main card, a strong main card. Big names on this one. Gabriel Mota, one of those looking for a big knockout. And Nate Manis in our feature fight. Look out for those two. It's our middleweight division in the co-main event. Two familiar faces get ready to deal damage in the squared circle. And Indiana boy through and through. Cameron Van Camp ready to get back on track after a loss to champion Julian Lane. But in his way, one of the toughest in the division, Chicago-born Derek Superman Finley. And in the main event, one of the baddest men of the promotion is unleashed again as Bryce Baba Yaga Henry puts that undefeated streak on the line in his quest for a title shot. But Roderick Icewater Stewart is a bad man with big KO power. Don't be surprised if we get a big finish in this one. And here we are live from the Horseshoe Hammond in the shadow of Chi-Town for BKFC Fight Night Hammond. What a big night we are going to have here, folks, as we debut here in Indiana. Every time we debut in a new state, we love to bring the heat, and you're going to get that tonight. It's a fight night. That means we throttle right through 9 fights, and we are going to barrel through them because these are going to be great fights in the smaller ring, smaller surface area, more action. It is going to be a big night, folks. We are just 1 week away from a big show in Italy, but we're still kind of hungover, still on a high from that massive show we just did in Newark, New Jersey, and what a night it was at the Prudential Center. It started off with a bang, and it just kept on climbing. Incredible finishes to kick it off, and then Jimmy El Terra Rivera in his final matchup. Then you go to the Queen of Violence where Christine Faria reigns supreme. And then in the main event, Mike Perry retains the King of Violence and has an intense stare down with Conor McGregor. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, folks. What a night we had there, and you can catch all that action as well as all of our archives on the BKFC app, and $7.99 is going to get you the entire show tonight. Right now, you just get a couple free. You're going to get the whole show for $7.99. You're going to get next week in Italy, and you're going to get the week after that in Michigan. $7.99, the best value in all of combat sports, especially when you factor in
all of the incredible archives, all the big events, the big fights, the big fight debuts that we have had. It's all on the BKFC app, so we want you to be a part of it. Now, we got a lot of fighters here in Hammond, Indiana that are ready to roll, so let's go ahead and go ringside. Deshaun Wheelock and Chris Lytle. Bryce Henry puts that undefeated streak on the line in our main event, guys.
Thank you, Cyrus. Chris, our BKFC debut here in your home state, Indiana, in a really intriguing main event set for the middleweight division. 5-0 Bryce Henry versus Roderick Stewart, who enters on 2 straight wins.
Absolutely, and Bryce Henry's been phenomenal. We all know that, but you know, his opponent, Bryce, he's looked really good as well, Stewart. He's coming in. He's really starting to figure out this sport. And let's not forget one thing. I feel like Bryce Henry's toughest fight so far has been against Shavers, a guy the same size and height and reach as Stewart. So Roderick has a good chance. He wants to come in, throw power, land that big punch, and get the upset.
Tonight's fight odds are presented by BetBKFC.com.
Very close odds. I love that. That means there's good money to be made. But, I mean, Nate Maness, so good as a combative athlete at minus 302. You have to like that fight.
Blackout Coffee presents the unified rules of bare-knuckle fighting, administered this evening by the excellent Indiana Commission. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open tonight with a bout in the flyweight division. Octavian Turner versus Kerry Caprio. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And you can see here, Sean, very, very similar. Both guys 5'7", exact same fist size, only a 1-inch reach advantage for Caprio. That's not really an advantage, so this is going to be a very good competitive fight from the tale tape. We'll see how it plays out.
Kerry Caprio now set for fight number 5 in BKFC. He's 3-0 in pro Muay Thai. He's had 1 pro boxing bout. Kerry Caprio told us in our fighter meeting, I want to be very crisp with my striking, early forward pressure from range. I will lead with naked twos, that rear hand. I will throw those crosses, throw those straights, and I will come forward smartly while also being technically sound and aggressive.
He's coming out fast, but he's going to keep that range. Feels like this has been the best camp he's had. He's more technical now, but the main thing, much better defense.
From very nearby Chicago, Illinois, Octavian Turner is now set for his BKFC debut and his pro combat sports debut. Turner, an outstanding amateur boxer, 54 amateur boxing matches, and this is BKFC and pro combat sports debut. Turner told us in our fighter meeting, I want to establish myself in the mid-range. I want to throw a high volume, lead hooks, smartly set up my punches, and do not force my power punches.
Sean, this is one of the guys who really stood out in the tryouts. Wants to come in, showcase his talent. Very high-level boxer, like I said. That was a lot of boxing, but he feels like this isn't boxing. He has to make sure he gets in, does what he wants to do, does not let his opponent get comfortable the entire fight.
Turner said, I want to keep moving, I want to showcase my footwork, and I want to really showcase just what a technical, pure striker I am.
He thinks his opponent's going to come out and start really aggressive because he's new, and then he'll slow down, and that's when he turns it up.
Our bare-knuckle fighting championship debut in Indiana. To get us started, we send it to the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Hello, 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 Indiana! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome one and all to the Horseshoe Hammond Casino as we bring to you the very first state-sanctioned bare-knuckle fighting event in Indiana state history. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most violent show in combat sports history. Welcome to BKFC Fight Night! We are set for our opening fight of the night, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the flyweight division, presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears blue and white. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, 125.8 pounds. His BKFC record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Laurel, Maryland, here is Kerry Cap versus the World, Caprio. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears purple and white trimmed in green. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. His official weight, an identical 125.8 pounds. Tonight, he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, here is Octavian Smash Turner. And our referee in charge of the action, Andrew Glenn.
Kerry Caprio told us, I believe my opponent Octavian Turner will try to fight at range, fight off of his back foot. I have to work smartly to the clinch. Round number 1. Blue trunks for Kerry Caprio, purple trunks for Octavian Turner. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds.
That is a good idea for Caprio. He's got to get inside, make this a rough, dirty, rugged fight.
Exactly where Caprio told us he wants to be. Quick separation on the inactive clinch from Andrew Glenn. Right back to it. And back to the jab for Kerry Caprio. See the extended striking guard from southpaw for Octavian Turner. Back to the inside comes Caprio.
And Turner landed a big, powerful left hand.
Big swings on the inside. The left hand getting through now from Turner. Here resetting. Edge of the center circle coming forward. Step in with the rear left hand. Even couldn't find it. Finding the left hook, and the right hook is Kerry Caprio. Short of the left hand. You saw the knees buckle of Caprio. Left hand again from Turner.
Caprio looks a little bit hurt. His legs are wobbly. He's got to be careful at this point.
60 seconds remaining, round number 1. Scheduled for 3 rounds, 125 pounds.
Turner's throwing a little too hard. He's already got a little mouse under his left eye as well. Gotta be careful.
See both fighters using the extended guard. Turner from southpaw, Caprio from ortho.
Beautiful job.
Caprio stumbling back against the ring ropes, cut on the corner of his right eye. Overhook held from Kerry Caprio.
And this is where Turner needs to learn a little bit more about his sport. He had him hurt. He has to take his time, make him pay.
Caprio cut corner of his left eye. See the mouse that is formed under the right eye of Octavian Turner. Turner back to the inside, almost a side headlock position from Caprio. Gets the separation from Andrew Glenn.
If you can see the head movement and the ducking ability of Turner, that's what I saw in the tryouts. He did a good job of avoiding and landing with power.
Two-stepping in. Short left hand, and again you saw that beautiful left hand getting through from Turner. Short, sharp, and quick. Right hand from Caprio just before the bell. That ends a very entertaining round number 1.
And I am very impressed with Caprio's ability to take those shots. He was badly hurt, still did not go down. He cannot continue to eat those powerful left hands of Turner. I always talk about a good boxer, a good MMA fighter. It takes a round or 2 to figure out. It didn't really take Turner that long, but he's still learning. Look at this. Here comes that left hand. Ooh, right on the jaw. But like I said, Caprio taking these shots like a champ. A little bit headbutt, unintentional. There was another beautiful left hand. Like I said, when I saw Turner in the tryouts, he did a great job of eluding punches, coming back with his own, very fast and crisp. But this is a different animal.
Cut man and indeed BKFC fighter extraordinaire. G. Perez working on the mouse under the right eye and the mouse under the left eye of Octavian Turner. He's checked from Andrew Glenn. Both fighters up to scratch. Round number 2.
Turner's learning at this point. This isn't quite boxing.
Caprio coming forward, takes the left hand. Naked right step in again from Kerry Caprio. Tremendous hand speed from both of these 125ers. To the inside comes Caprio.
And I know that both these guys are the same height, but Turner just seems like he can duck under very well.
Caprio again coming forward. Turner staying on his back foot, exactly what Caprio thought that he would do. There's a beautiful left hand.
Man, I mean, Caprio's taking some powerful shots. He gets wobbled, but he's not going down.
You saw the mocking smile on the face of Kerry Caprio taking that left hand. Because that left hand is there for Octavian Turner. Big right hand! And the step-in jab drops. Kerry Caprio ruled as a slip by Andrew Glenn.
I think he was fortunate that was called a slip, like he was wobbly.
60 seconds remaining, round number 2. 125-pound fights are always fast. Make it 3 2-minute rounds. That's even faster, Chris. On the underhook from Kerry Caprio. Back to it from Andrew Glenn. Now 45 seconds remaining, round 2. Step in left hand from Turner. Caprio to the inside again. Short right hand from Caprio. Left hand from Octavian Turner. Both fighters continue to have their moments.
And I'd like to see Turner step outside that right hand, or that foot.
Caprio taking himself backwards to come forward, land the left hand. Big left hand from Octavian Turner. That left hand goes straight into turnover and has been there for Octavian Turner. Final seconds, round number 2. A really high-octane, entertaining fight. Octavian Turner versus Kerry Caprio. We will go to the 3rd final round.
And although Turner is landing some very good left hands, Caprio's landing some good right hand himself. Both these guys are taking shots. I mean, I've been extremely impressed with Caprio's ability. Look at that shot. I've been really impressed with his ability to take a shot and not go down. That's a veteran move in the experience. You see, he gets rocked and he does a good job of, I could think that could have been called a knockdown shot, but he does a good job of coming right back forward, grabbing his opponent, tying him up when he's hurt, giving himself a few seconds to get his legs underneath him.
No hesitation from referee Andrew Glenn, ruling that a slip. No protestations from Octavian Turner. Confirmation, 3rd and final round is upon us.
I'm really surprised there hasn't been any knockdowns. Like I said, both guys have landed some pretty significant shots.
Fighters have to scratch. 3rd and final round underway. Straight forward pressure off and scratch for Caprio.
If I'm Caprio, I have to think I have to win this last round.
The left hand into the canvas goes Kerry Caprio. That's ruled a knockdown, and correctly so by Andrew Glenn.
And I hope Caprio, he tried to get it pretty fast, hop around. He might have needed to stay down for a second. Let's see how hard Turner goes for the knockout at this point. You know he wants it.
Right back to it after the knockdown and then the mandatory 8 given to Caprio by Andrew Glenn.
But Turner doing a good job of waiting.
Trying to explode in and out. Caprio trying to get back to the inside. Heavy in the clinch, driving pressure now from Caprio. Getting late in this flyweight fight. 1:15 remaining, 3rd and final round. Right hand getting through from Turner.
Dang, Caprio can take a punch.
Overhand left from Octavian Turner. Deep swelling in and around Turner's right eye. Chest to chest now against the ropes. There's the separation from Glenn.
Knuckle up! Right up the jab over!
Whoa! That came out of nowhere, Sean.
6.
He might be a little hurt himself at this point.
Step over here. Let me see your hand.
The naked 2 to perfection from Caprio. On the left hand, right hand from Caprio. Caprio to the inside.
Right.
On the underhook.
Step back clean.
20 seconds remaining in this fight.
And Caprio better try and come in and land a good punch. Try and get one more knockdown.
Short right hand from Caprio in the clinch. Turner has done his best work in the pocket. Caprio has done his best work in the clinch. And yet Caprio from the mid-range landing the naked 2 that made it 1 knockdown apiece to the bell in the end of an outstanding 3-round flyweight fight.
Sean, you gotta like it. Both guys dropped in that 3rd round. Both guys get up and finish strong. I always talk about the very first fight. That's the tone. That's what it set. That was a fantastic fight. I mean, both guys got a knockdown there, so it won't be a 10-8. Could be a 10-9, but that was a very good closing round. Just caught him with a couple punches, bop, little combination, and Caprio got up and little while, but just a beautiful straight right hand. Both guys hopped up quick. Here's another look at that straight right. Right down the pipe. Beautiful.
Our crafted replay presented by Forged Irish Stout.
And those were the punches that landed best for both guys. The straight right hand for Caprio, the left hand for Turner.
Our strike stats presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
A little bit more activity for Caprio, however, more accurate for Turner. More punches landed for Turner. Both guys one knockdown.
How good the doctor is doing?
That was outstanding, truly, from both Octavian Turner, and this is BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut, and Kerry Caprio, and this is his 5th fight in bare-knuckle fighting championship. Both fighters having their moment, especially in the 3rd and final round. Turner dropping Caprio, and then Caprio off the canvas to drop Turner.
Hands up, brother, hands up. Let's go!
The 3 Indiana judges' scorecards have been tallied. See Octavian Turner's right eye nearly swollen shut, Chris.
Yeah, both guys, you can see the damage on the face, but surprisingly few cuts. Those guys landed some heavy punches.
Let's go. All right, here we go, Devlin, right here. Let's move a little forward, please. Right here, guys, right here. I'm not going to touch it, guys.
It's like...
Drew Glenn just said to Kerry Caprio, I'm not going to touch your left hand. We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the decision, let's have a round of applause for a hard-fought 3 rounds. After completing the scheduled 3 rounds, our judges at ringside scored the fight 30-27, 30-26, and 29-26 to the winner by unanimous decision. Octavian Smash Turner!
Interesting scores, Sean, but I thought Turner looked really good in his debut, dealt with some adversity. That was a good, tough quality win against a very good opponent.
1 knockdown apiece in round number 3. Turner dropping Caprio, Caprio dropping Turner. Octavian Turner continuing to land his left hand. Caprio taking some huge shots. Hard fought, well fought from both men, and Turner's class and speed showing through. The winner by way of unanimous decision, Octavian Turner defeats Kerry Caprio.
All the way live from Satellite 5 Pure Chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're gonna get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing?
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
Yeah, man, I'll beat the out of him. I think it'd be 500.
Fade the flag!
We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to. Saturday, October 25th, the world's most exciting combat sport returns to Italy. Bare-knuckle Fighting Championship takes over Rome for the very first time, and a world title is on the line. BKFC Cruiserweight champ Chris Camozzi aims to add another notch to his belt as he steps into enemy territory to face the pure striking savagery of Italian legend Alessio Sakara. Watch all the history-making moments unfold live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Next Saturday night, October 25th, we will be back in Italy for our BKFC debut in Rome. The top 4 fights on this loaded international card are presented by Blackout Coffee.
And Sean, last time I thought the Italy card was phenomenal, but look at this. Camozzi versus Sicario. What a great fight. Bonner, he's our champ right now. Tenaglia, our champ as well. They're fighting for the tournament. I mean, Riki, another great fighter. Gabby, I mean, this is an amazing card, Sean. This might be one of the top 5 fight cards we've ever put on in all BKFC history.
That's BKFC live from Rome next Saturday, October 25th.
And we are live here right outside Chicago, Illinois for BKFC Fight Night Hammond. BKFC brought to you by Bucked Up. Amnesia Vodka Ultra Premium Redefined. Rasha. Alp Nicotine Pouches. And now let's go to your next Tale of the Tape, brought to you by Amnesia Vodka.
In the welterweight division, Adam Brady versus Darren Whitney.
And you can see here Sean Whitney with a 5-inch height advantage as well as that 6-inch reach advantage. So that's what he wants to utilize. Dictate when and where this fight occurs.
This is fight number 2. In BKFC for Darren Whitney. He's also had 12 pro MMA bouts. Whitney told us in our fighter meeting, I want a very fast start off of scratch to this fight to gauge the determination of my opponent, Adam Brady.
Well, he's definitely more confident in this fight. He understands more. Like you said, Sean, he wants to test his opponent early because this isn't the same. Now he understands that, but he feels like he has to utilize that jab to set everything up. A lot of feints and then a lot of power shots.
Whitney also told us 1-2s constantly. When he works to the clinch, Whitney said, I want to hit the half-tie plum, keep turning Adam Brady, punch and move, always keep my head and body off of the center line.
Well, because he believes in his cardio so much, he thinks the longer this fight goes, the better it gets the guy in their first bare-knuckle fight. But he feels like the constant pressure will break his opponent.
Adam Brady now set for his BKFC debut. He has had 12 pro MMA bouts. Brady told us, I believe that aggression is my key to victory. He also said in our fighter meeting, I feel that I have excellent cardio, and with that excellent cardio, I will continue to push a hard and aggressive pace throughout.
Well, he has to utilize footwork to enter. He cannot be reckless, use angles, because he knows he has to be smart. Get into the pocket without getting hit. That's what he has to do.
Brady also said, I want to really sit down on my punches, straight, hard punches when I sit down on the inside. I want to target the body of my opponent in this welterweight fight, Darren Whitney, and that, I believe, Brady said, will open up the head of Darren Whitney.
But he knows he can't stand in front of his opponent and just make this a slugfest. He has to be smart, angles the entire time. Like you said, he wants to be aggressive, but he has to do so smartly.
Once again, Jeff Houston.
Fight fans of Hammond, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Presented to you by Amnesia Vodka Ultra Premium Redefined. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears red and black. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight, 165.6 pounds. Tonight he toes the line for the second time. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, here is Darren D-Day Whitney. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 165.4 pounds. His MMA record stands at 12 fights, and tonight he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of Rome City, Indiana, here is Adam, the Athlete, Brady. And our referee in charge of the action, Scott Huff.
Darren Whitney told us, I believe that Adam Brady has a, quote, awkward style, but Whitney said it works for him. I have to be aware. I know that's an unpredictable, awkward style. Round number 1. Immediately forward in the black trunks is Adam Brady, taking the right hand from Darren Whitney in the red trunks. Now the count from Scott Huff. You see the stagger from Brady.
Well, they might not let this go. That's it.
Strike win for Darren Whitney.
The first punch hit did all the damage. And you could tell, by the way, Brady was trying to get his legs underneath him, but he was too hurt, so he kept trying to get up. That's what we talk about. Sometimes you need to take that knee, wait till the 8 count, and then try to get up. When you try and get up right away, it doesn't work out.
Darren Whitney was emphatic in our fighter meeting, Chris. I feel that I will ultimately break Adam Brady through heavy pressure, but instead it was a heavy punch as Brady exploded forward off of scratch. The left hand getting through.
Yeah, just a nice, clean shot. It's always the one that you don't see well that doesn't. And look, Brady continued to try and get up, but right on the button. And it's that one that you don't see. You can see the way Brady came in with his head down. Didn't see that left hand. You can't brace, you can't get ready to react. You can tense up when you see the punch coming. When you don't, it's just out of nowhere.
See former UFC welterweight title challenger and former World Series of Fighting welterweight champion John Fitch in the corner of Adam Brady. Fitch obviously disappointed for his fighter, as is his fighter Adam Brady. Darren Whitney feeling very good about his performance, as he should. His first victory in BKFC. Credit to Scott Huff, the referee, and this is BKFC debut. Huff, excellent procedure. The assessment of Brady. Brady was up, but you saw the wobble, the stagger, never had his feet. That's the end of the fight, and that is the win with emphasis for Darren Whitney.
Fighters to center. Fighters to center. Fighters to center. Come to the center.
We go to Jeff Houston.
You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Scott Huff, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 18 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Darren D-Day Whitney.
All right, Darren Whitney. That is how you get your first BKFC win, my friend. That is how you make an impact right out of the gate. We have a live crowd here, and you just electrified this crowd. You got to be feeling good about that W.
Hell yeah, man. That's an awesome feeling. It's nothing but fun. He's a great opponent. This is a different sport. You get caught, like, that's what happens. Like, I knew if it was going to be a fight, he was a dog. I've been watching from the beginning, so that's what it was.
So you got a little bit of a taste of it. You got that first W. What can we expect out of you here in the future?
Shit, shot at the belt eventually. Like, let me get some money.
There it is. I like that. What do you got for him, Indiana? You show him a little bit of love. Darren Whitney.
So Whitney proved his first time he can be in a dogfight, in an all-out war. Now he just proves he has power. Great victory.
Whitney told us he expected a fast start off of scratch from his opponent, Adam Brady, and that's what he got. Brady immediately coming forward with that beautiful left hook as Whitney was moving backwards, still getting full power. The knockdown to the finish. Victorious by way of round 1 TKO in 18 seconds. Darren Whitney defeats Adam Brady.
And take a look, it is the Horseshoe here in Hammond, Indiana, going down here in the venue. Incredible night here, BKFC Fight Night Hammond. And we want you to be a part of the entire show, folks. We want you
to catch the entire show. Scan the QR code right now. You don't want to miss that main event. Bryce Henry putting that undefeated streak on the line against Roderick, Stewart, and so much more. Things are already heating up here at the Horseshoe Hammond, and they're only going to get better. It's all on the BKFC app, or go to BKFC.com. But do not miss this one, folks. It's a fight night, and we are bringing the heat.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Get monthly BKFC events for $7.99.
This is the best show in combat sports.
Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, only $7.99 per month. Saturday, November 1st, Bare-Knuckle Fighting Championship is back with more mind-blowing action. In the co-main event, will the Rivera era continue as the undefeated Nathan the Reaper Rivera throws down with the 4-1 Tommy the Farmer Stridham? In the main event, the intense fan favorite Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez finally steps into the spotlight to face the undefeated man who never takes a step back, Zach Cavender. Don't miss the world's most exciting combat sport. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at BKFC.com.
In the light heavyweight division, Travis Smith versus Tom Angeloff. The numbers presented by Alp Nicotine Pouches.
Another one, 5'7" to 6'3", huge reach advantage for Angeloff. Also a significant 6-inch reach advantage, meaning he should dictate when and where this fight takes place.